Welcome to SDLC Decoded, where we unpack a strategic framework for efficient software delivery. In this presentation, we'll introduce the lifecycle at a high level, explain the main phases, and show how a repeatable process helps teams plan, design, build, test, deploy, and maintain software with predictable outcomes and clearer accountability. This slide shows the SDLC process and how defined deliverables create traceability across every phase. From planning through maintenance, each stage produces artifacts like project plans, requirement specs, architecture docs, tests and user guides, and baselines are established to support change management and audits, so teams can trace decisions back to production code. In the planning and feasibility phase, we clarify objectives, stakeholder needs, success metrics, and a high-level scope to justify investment. Feasibility studies look at technical, economic, legal, operational, and schedule risks, and the outcome is a clear decision point. Either proceed to detailed requirements or refine the business case before committing resources. Requirements. Gathering turns stakeholder needs into a testable vision through interviews, workshops, and observation. Analysts document user stories, use cases and acceptance criteria, prioritize and validate them with stakeholders, and create a shared, testable vision that guides design and quality assurance while reducing miscommunication and rework later on. System architecture translates requirements into a structural blueprint, covering deployment models, integration patterns, tech stacks, and security layers. Architecture decision records capture options and rationale, while governance activities like review, approval, and audit ensure the design balances performance, scalability, cost, and risk in line with business objectives and compliance needs. Design and data modeling run in parallel to validate assumptions early. UX teams craft wireframes and prototypes, while data teams normalize schemas and define relationships. Both tracks iterate with stakeholders to converge on interfaces and data contracts, locking expectations early to reduce coding rework and lower the risk of defects down the line. During the development phase, teams implement features using version-controlled branches, solid principles, and agreed-style guides, while secure coding checklists help prevent vulnerabilities. Quality and knowledge sharing are enforced through peer reviews and automated static analysis, which catch defects early and spread domain knowledge, ultimately improving maintainability across the codebase. Comprehensive testing covers unit, integration, system, and UAT levels to verify functions, interactions, and end-to-end workflows, confirming business fit. Parallel to testing, an automated CI pipeline runs build and test suites on each commit, providing rapid feedback so validated increments can safely progress toward production with confidence and consistent quality. Advanced deployment and monitoring combine infrastructure as code with progressive delivery techniques like blue-green and canary releases across dev, test, and prod stages, with rollback triggers to limit impact. Real-time dashboards track uptime, errors, and business KPIs, enabling fast recovery, auto-remediation, and evidence-based decisions about promoting or retracting features. Post-deployment is an iterative cycle focused on continuous evolution and maintenance, covering corrective fixes, adaptive updates for environment or regulation changes, perfective improvements to reduce technical debt, and preventive work to maintain security and performance. This ongoing attention ensures long-term system health and alignment with evolving business needs. When choosing an SDLC methodology, match the lifecycle to project context. Waterfall offers sequential rigor for stable requirements. Agile embraces change with sprints and continuous feedback. And hybrid blends phase planning with iterative sprints to balance compliance and flexibility. The right choice depends on uncertainty, stakeholder collaboration, and regulatory constraints. Quality, compliance, and continuous improvement are enforced through gate reviews, traceability matrices, definitions of done, and risk registers to ensure adherence at each stage. Continuous audits, Automated metrics and postmortems feed lessons learned back into the process, refining templates and estimation accuracy to drive higher delivery maturity over time.